living things have to reproduce or make more of themselves to go on living. Some plants make seeds in order to reproduce, like flowers, dandelions, and trees. When an apple seed is planted, no other plant except an apple tree will grow, because the new tree will inherit unique traits of an apple tree, like a trunk, and branches and apples. Just like sunflowers make more sunflowers and dandelions make more dandelions. Baby animals also inherit traits from their parents. When a chicken hatches from an egg, you know it's a chicken because it has unique traits like a beak, wings, feathers, and, well, chicken legs. Same with cows, pigs, and lots of other animals. Baby animals look a lot like their parents, except smaller and cuter, because they inherit traits from their parents. Sometimes the unique traits of animals help them survive in the wild. Ducks have webbed feet for swimming. Owls have wings for flying. Fish have gills for breathing. But the animals we're seeing today don't live in the wild. They don't need to protect themselves from predators, and they don't even need to find their own food. These animals are growing and reproducing in a research farm so that farmers can learn more about feeding the world.
Hi, I'm Dr. Carl Kearns, and I study animal science. We're at the Iowa State Robert T. Hamilton Poultry Facility. This is an educational and research facility, and so we research both growing chickens as well as egg-laying chickens. And so we're doing education here for our undergraduates and then doing the research as well. Students learn what the chickens eat and how we make genetic selection and breeding the chickens so that we ultimately have an egg and chicken product for you, the consumer.
Welcome to our broiler room at Iowa State University. These birds were specifically chosen for their traits relating to meat. If you take a look at these guys, you can see they're heavy-muscled, really stout-featured individual. They also are picked because they grow. They put on about 1 pound of gain while eating 1 pound of feed.
Genetics is passing down traits from the parents to the offspring. The history of genetics has helped us pick traits from the early 1900s to today to increase production. As we know, in the early 1900s, there's only 1.6 billion people here on planet Earth. Today, we have just over 7 billion people, and in 2050, soon, we'll have over 9 billion people. And so, thus, in the early 1900s, we were producing about 150 eggs per chicken per year. Today, the best chickens are producing between 290 to 300 eggs per year.
I love eggs, my family loves eggs, people love eggs, and they're full of protein no matter what color they are, so they're really good for you. Thanks to what we learned about genetics in chickens, farmers will always be able to produce enough eggs for everyone who loves them. When you really think about all of the delicious dairy products like cheese and yogurt and ice cream that are full of calcium and so good for our bodies, it's pretty amazing that geneticists have figured out a way to produce a dairy cow with just the right traits to make enough milk for all of it.
These dairy cows are milked 6 times a day. On average, they give us 8 gallons of milk a day. But some of the record-holding cows can give us up to 26 gallons per day. We have selected for traits since the 1950s that we can have 2.5 times more gallons produced per day.
The animals here all have humans who give them food, keep them safe and clean, and provide buildings for protection.
We've increased milk production in the last 50 years, and that's the continued goal for the next 50 years as we increase the number of people on this planet.
100 years ago, there were way more farmers. And today, there are way more people to feed. Thanks to geneticists, we can still get that job done. Feeding the world is a huge job, and learning about genetics is an important part of that job.
Funding for Find Iowa has been provided by the following supporters.